Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Prophet, and this is presentation 6.1, and I am doing this for Professor Harrison's class. Um, I'm going to be going over, and I'm going to share my screen here. There is a controversy going on about cemetery out in Colorado Springs. So I'm going to be going over that and giving you some detail as to what is up. Um, Evergreen Cemetery in Colorado Springs. There's a bit of like I said, controversy going on, and I'm kind of wondering, it kind of goes between free speech and hey, respect the rules of other people. So there is a gravestone in this cemetery, and sisters Heidi and Holly Gazkick are fighting to keep their brothers Timothy and Brian. They're trying to keep the gravestone where it is. But manager Cheryl Godbout wants it moved. She is not very happy about this at all. And the gravestone has been there for 5 years, possibly maybe a little more. But it's come to her attention. That's the point. She now realizes that it's there and it's ruffling a few feathers, you might say. The gravestone, though, violates the rules of the cemetery and stands out as offensive. A reporter did ask the manager there, Godbout, as to, has she received any complaints? Is there anything going on with this? And she says, that's not the point. The point is that it's come to my attention and it needs to be moved. And so the family, these two sisters say, listen, this was done in love. This is how our family just is. We horse around, we joke around, but this was done in love. And to show who we are as a family, we're not moving this headstone without a fight. So opinions and comments, especially on the site Yahoo, where I got the article from, people are saying different things. There was one guy who was very creative, and I never would have thought of this, but create two little hidden doors where they are showing the middle finger. That's what is causing all this. There's a middle finger, on each side of the headstone. So people are like, well, yeah, leave it. It's their right, freedom of speech. And other people are like, listen, if this is the rules of the cemetery, you've got to take this seriously. Rules are rules. You definitely want to comply with this. And they're like, no, we're not moving the headstone. And the cemetery has come out and said, listen, this won't be any expense to you. We'll dig it up and we will save it for you. But the family is still saying no. And people are like, well, it's their right. And others, it's the rules of the cemetery. And some people are even wondering, will this lead to more controversy? Will people now be coming out to, hunt down this gravestone that's there just to take pictures of it, just to look? You know, will this grave site now be famous for, this controversial headstone that is now there? But it's mixed opinion. Both just leave it alone. It's been there for 5 years. Now you're suddenly noticing it and raising a stink about it. And other people are like, well, if this is the rules of the cemetery, then be respectful enough to obey those rules. And I, kind of chose this story because it seemed unique, from everything else that's going on out there. And I thought it'd be good for an argument for people to, look at this story and say, well, yes, well, no. And to kind of make up their own minds as to how they feel about this. But the Socratic method and the argument kind of seems to work well. This is a story people can look at and say, well, yeah, I agree, or no, I don't agree. Um, so there you go. Do you agree with them or don't you? So the choice is yours. But thank you so much. And hopefully my presentation wasn't too bad. But thank you. And I hope you have the rest of a good day.